recording it.
This is a story that explores balance. Balance between
light
and dark. Noise!
Silence.
Good
And evil. Often the eye only allows us to see these ideas.
in contrast.
But they aren't as simple as black and white.
Perhaps we only see what we want to see.
However, it is in the in-between where the most interesting stories exist.
Our story begins in the city of lights.
Paris, a city with history,
Romance.
Architecture.
innovation, and art. Amongst its elegance and recognizable landscape may lie something a bit more sinister. The cityscape of Paris can hide secrets. Secrets of those who seek to hide a double life. Nico, an expert thief, was just one of those individuals living in secret amongst the shadows.
Shoot! Yes! What happened? What scored? I wasn't sure you were awake down there.
That's not funny. I have a lot writing in this game. Hey Frank, come in. Over.
Yeah.
Are you picking up anything on the monitor?
No, why? What do you see?
Nothing. I just thought I'd forget it for now.
No, wait. Tom, you're right. There's something behind you. Tom, look!
What are you talking about? What's going on here?
I'm coming down this elbow. Don't let him hide
Where are you?
you. Not too far away.
Chat au Paris.
A Cat in Paris by Hélène Gagnon. From the art world, we move to the domestic.
A little girl,
Zoe and her cat.
Dino.
What mystery could lie here?
Oh, Zoe, do you have something to show me? Wow, look at that. Is that another present from Dino? That's quite a collection of lizards you got. Well, it's not what other little girls play with, but so what?
I hear what you're saying, but no. Listen, I expect to know report on my desk first thing tomorrow morning.
Not now.
When you want me to hold your hand? What's wrong with her?
She has something that she wants to show you.
Something. Well, what is it?
Nothing really, you know.
Kids.
She was just waiting for you. She's very sensitive.
Sensitive. You can't seem to do anything right. I'm exhausted. She's so tough these days between me and Zoe. Only her dad is still here. I miss him. I think of him every day.
I never thought I'd have to do this alone.
Zoe
keep you straight. I think you'll quite enjoy what I have planned for us this evening. Let's go, my friend, we're off. We have work to do.
Nico had scoped out an art collector's apartment nearby.
The mask.
It was theirs for the taking.
Hey, wait a minute. I got something for you. Look. This bracelet was made for you. The little fish charms are perfect. You did such a good job tonight. You deserve a treat. Going already? Goodbye, my little friend.
In the end, they always leave you. As the sun rose, Nino returned to Zoe, as always.
Zoe, what are you doing? Going through my bag again? You know you're not supposed to do that. Yes, sweetie. That's him. That's the man who killed his father. You know what?
Mommy's going to find him. And when I do, they'll throw him in jail. Forever.
That I promise you.
With renewed determination, Jean brushed up to her job at the police station.
Morning.
Superintendent, I'm almost finished. I just need 10 more minutes.
Forget about the report. I need you looking something else for me right now.
Okay, what do you got?
Those three jewel robberies. You following those?
Yeah.
His lab comes from the curious. In each of the locations, they found cat paw prints.
Cat paw prints?
Boss wants to go all out. Putting you on it. In 24 hours to turn something up. Got it?
Understood, Superintendent.
Good. Tell me when we got something. And don't forget to brief me this conference room ASAP.
A feline felon.
Great. 10 years on the force, and this is what.
Alright everyone, listen up. This is the Colossus of Nairobi. Not only is the crisis work of art, but it hasn't been displayed in public for over 30 years. It's scheduled to be transported this Friday. Of course, with every precaution. You should all be familiar with the next slide. Victor Costa. Victor Costa is public enemy #1, and what he wants more than anything is the Colossus. His last attempt was almost successful, and some of you know what cost was. Cost his life of a fellow officer.
Hey, what's wrong with her? Perhaps she's talking about was her husband.
Needless to say, he's extremely dangerous, so proceed with caution. The man's a raving lunatic. We know that Costa is quite successful, because he always utilizes a different set of accomplices in all his heists. Our intel informs us, however, he has one consistent accomplice in all his heists. We get to identify her, but this is the best picture that we have. You should all have a handout with the route the classes will be taking. We need to be ready when Victor Costa shows up. There's no doubt in my mind that this is where he'll make his next move. Alright, that's it for now. See you at target practice. Stay sharp. Jean hopes to clear her mind with some target practice. The focus, routine, and results usually calms her.
However, today she could only think about
Victor Costa.
He haunted her thoughts, played her dreams, and mocked her future. Staring at the target, she imagined the one thing that would end her living nightmare. Justice.
Nice shooting, boss.
Elsewhere, Victor Costa also had a dream to fulfill.
The Colossus of Nairobi.
Listen up, boys. All these years in Paris, and the Colossus of Nairobi is the one I've been waiting for. My sweet mother hung a picture of it over my crib. She used to tell me stories about it when I was younger. I can still hear the smile in her voice. May she rest in peace. And now, I want it. You hear me? It's mine!
Look, here he comes with the book. About time I'm starved.
It's not my fault. It was a big line and a huge selection. Now, who wants a handstand?
Oh, that's me. I know what you're talking. Hurry up. I'm not paying you to eat.
What about you, boss? You hungry? I got a quiche.
Was that quiche? Had bacon in it?
Oh yeah, you betcha, boss, and high melted cheese all over it.
And what about cream? Is there cream inside?
No, it's...
So I look like a quiche man. Do I?
Is there a problem with that? Because you're the one who brought up the cream.
No. So I'm the kind of guy who's into quiche. Huh? move on before I lose my temper.
While the gang worked out its differences, Jean noticed Zoe's new jewelry.
Zoe, what's that? A bracelet? Where'd you get it? What, you mean Dino gave it to you? Zoe, you can't keep that. It doesn't belong to you. Look, there's diamonds in it. Somebody out there is probably very upset right now because they lost their bracelet. Why don't we find out who lost it and give it back? That's my girl. I'm so proud of you.
Jean just couldn't let go of her suspicion as to how such a valuable bracelet ended up in Zoe's hands.
Yes, Superintendent.
Lucas, my cat brought a bracelet in the house last night. I need you to see if there's any connection with Robert and Bogart Street.
Sure.
It's gold and has 13 little fish charms with diamonds for the eyes.
Got it.
Good, I'll check with you later.
Let's see. Over.
There's a match.
Sweet dreams, sweetheart. Mommy's got to work tonight, but Claudia will be here to take care of you. Now be a good little girl and go straight to sleep, okay?
Sleep tight, little Zoe.
As her mom left for work, Zoe decided that tonight she would follow Dino on his nightly rounds.
For the love of God, be quiet!
Hey! Now I don't have any both words.
Ah, there you are. Don't realize you're late. What kept you? I almost left without you.
Zoe was shocked to discover her cat's secret life, but before she could scurry home,
What makes you think potato fits me? I don't look like a potato.
They're code names, okay? Code names!
The code names are supposed to be based on how people think of you.
My code name is Baby, and you don't think of me as a baby.
Shut it! You're gonna take these code names and you're gonna like them. You're Mr. Frog, you're Mr. Baby, you're Mr. Croissant, and you're Mr. Potato. Got it?
I got it, boss. I like potatoes. They're so, versatile.
Yeah, I mean, you can bake them, mash them, put them in soup, boil them.
Shut it! So, what do we call you, boss? Me? I'm glad you asked. I'm the Colossus of Nairobi.
Oh, that name is perfect.
Enough, you're wasting valuable time. Gorgeous, what do you got for me?
Keep your voice down. You'll like this. I know when they're going to be transported to the Colossus.
Coulson had his girlfriend working as a mole.
We shouldn't be meeting here. It's too risky. We need to be patient.
Patient. I've been waiting my whole life for this. Looking at cops' papers, go on a computer, search under a bed if you have to. I need to know exactly where this Colossus is going to be.
You don't want me to blow my cover. She has to trust me, and so is Nanny.
What is she doing here?
The doctor!
She heard everything! What are you guys standing around for? Find that girl!
And Zoe frantically searched for a hiding place. Colson and Dane went in search of her.
So we hoped the cover would be enough to save her.
Come out, wherever you are. I know you're here, little girl. Perhaps you're in one of these cupboards. All alone. Let her peek. I know all sorts of things about you. Now let me tell you something about me. You know what I hate? In the movies where the victim hides from the bad guy, they always end up in the last place he looks. Now I'm gonna count to 3, little piggy, and then I'm gonna blow your house. Now, 1, 2, 3.
Boss, you gotta see this. It's amazing what we found.
What is it? Where's the girl? Look, go over there. Look. There's no girl. I'm not there. Get out for it. What are you boys playing at? Someone better wake me up from this nightmare.
Don't get upset, boss. Trust us. You'll love this dog boy.
I love to take that out. Shove it right up.
No. Let Mr. Croissant show you.
You know, I used to be a little bit of a dark shadow.
The bullseye opened the door to a stash of stolen goods, priceless artifacts,
Expensive works of art.
And jewels.
Alibaba's here. Can I find it for you, boss?
Close
whoever this belonged to was talented, and perhaps better than Costa himself.
Isn't this a pretty sight?
This guy is good.
Yeah. And the question is, who is he?
The answer to that question proved an interesting turn of events. Costa and his men had found Nico's stolen stockpile.
Zoe, where are you? Show your little slit. Proud of yourself? Feel like a detective? Like your money? Subscribe to the rest.
I hope not interrupting you, but what are you doing in my house?
Oh, do excuse us. She's always running away from home. I spend all my time chasing after her. So we believe it.
Hold it! Doesn't look like she wants to go home with you anyway.
So we try to go.
No one's going anywhere until I find out the truth.
Come on, let's go to the bar and deal with back.
Don't worry, we're coming for you.
Come on. It doesn't seem like you hit a woman, would you? Ah!
I need you to trust me. Follow me and help me.
Everyone hit it together.
Look, they can dig away.
Nico, Zoe, and Dino made their escape, while the gang followed closely behind. The chase continued, along with Parisian fires.
Thankfully, Costa's game was not as agile as Nico.
Help! Rob! What are they doing? I'm slipping! I'm going to break my neck! Oh, thank you, mister. So do I call you boss when it's just the two of us, or Colossus?
One time around, Nico quickly came up with a plan.
Okay, Zoe, now listen to me. You see that hedge over there? Behind it is the zoo. Now, you and the cat behind in there, and I'll stay behind and lead those men off in the wrong direction. When it's safe, I will come back and find you. Now go!
And so he rushed into the zoo.
A branch ripped her shirt and snagged a piece of fabric.
There! Smells like beer.
You smell flowers, boss?
Never mind. Come on, we got it.
Costa and Mr. Frog followed Zoe into the zoo, while the rest of the gang ran after Nico. Unaware of these circumstances, Lucas was working on the cat burglar case.
Yes, may I help you?
Evening, police department.
But I paid for those pantyhose.
No need to worry, ma'am. I'm just here to ask you a couple questions. Do you happen to know anything about a cat that lives nearby in the brick house, maybe?
Oh, that cat. He's a menace. Every single night of the week, that cat gets out and upsets my neighbor's yappy dog and gives me a headache.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. But do you have any idea where the cat goes?
Oh, let's see. He leaves from there, and then goes there and rows up Rufus, that's the dog. And then he disappears into that house across the street. So, are you going to arrest that cat? Oh,
1 minute. Superintendent, I'm at your place. I've got to leave.
Get here right away.
As Lucas brought Dino to speed, Costa and Mr. Frog were not having much luck at the zoo. Zoe and Dino had hidden themselves well.
Mr. Pratt, you go behind those cages. I'll search over here and we'll meet up.
Sure thing, boss.
I'm being attacked by damn dirty!
Stop playing around. She must have left. We gotta go back and regroup. That brat might have gotten away from us this time. You can be damn sure we'll get it next time. What do you think this is? A field trip? You want to stop at the carousel and get some ice cream?
Baby.
Thankfully, Zoe had outsmarted Costa. She waited with Dino as Nico searched for her along the zoo's perimeter.
Zoe!
There you are. You know, with all this excitement, we haven't been properly introduced. I'm Nico. So, cat got your tongue? Can't talk, but at least you can laugh. So, maybe you can tell me where your parents are? You have a mom and a dad, don't you? Did I say something wrong? Okay, well in any case, you can't stay here. They might come back. I know a place you can stay. I just had to keep wait right here. I'll be just a minute.
Please, don't move!
I said don't move! This is him, Superintendent. This is the thief we've been looking for. And it looks like your cat's his accomplice.
No, you don't understand. I was just trying to help that little girl.
That little girl, my God! My little Swayze, I was so thinking about you! Buddy, what is going on? It's that bugger you caught. He broke into the house to rob us, and when he
Boss, if you leave now, you can catch him. I'll take this guy to the station.
Zoe, I hate doing this to you. But that man killed your father, and I can't just let him get away. Do you understand?
Don't worry about it, madam. I'll take care of them. She's just in shock.
Thank you, Claudine.
Don't you understand your own nanny is working for Costa?
It's all the same with these guys. I'm innocent, I swear.
Ow! All right, now listen to me. And don't want to hurt anyone.
Put the gun down. You're only making things worse for yourself.
Think whatever you want to think. But if I were you, I'd get back to Zoe right away. She's a terrible danger.
Eagle was able to escape, leaving Lucas's gun behind.
What is warning about Zoe's safety, Brad and Jean?
Meanwhile, Costa's frustration at losing the girl was causing him to unravel. The thought of the little girl coming between him and his Colossus, when it was so close, was too much to accept. His gang was terrified into silence.
Someone is gonna pay for this. Right now. Or I am gonna get very angry.
Oh, Teddy Bear, I've got a surprise for you.
Well, ma'am, luckily, I have my delicate flower. And you pest! Hold on. I just had an idea. This little girl could be the solution to all of our problems. If the mother wants her daughter back, she'll have to bring the Colossus right to us.
He wasn't lying. They kidnapped her. It's all my fault. How could I have been so wrong?
Don't beat yourself up. We're gonna find him. We'll start the search immediately. Be strong.
There you are, you filthy animal.
It's all mine.
Always haunting me.
It's all mine.
You're pathetic.
It's all
You
mine.
think you can rob me of everything I love? Well, you're wrong.
It's all mine.
I'm going to end this.
You see, I don't know what shit they lies. I asked.
That was a great shot, boss.
What do you think you're doing? Mind your manners, Mr. Crow. It's ladies first. Now take the brat upstairs and don't let her out of sight.
Come on, you heard from the boss.
Making yourself give the door while I'm doing my hand.
It's all for you, my good Teddy Bear.
Excuse me, boss. Would you mind if we opened up a window a little? It's such a lovely evening.
Suit yourself.
All is not well, Mr. Cat. But how do you propose we find Zoe? What's that thing to you? Are you on something? Get back here!
I promise. Just one last test. Then, no more danger, no more crime. Just us.
My chili belly.
Thanks for nothing, kid. You don't think I'd rather celebrate the Blitz Bang than here with you?
Following the trail of Claudine's pungent perfume, Dino pinpointed Zoe's exact location.
Using darkness as an ally, we go cut the power lines.
What is that? Who did that? And when are you doing this to get the lights back on?
Oh, maybe it's confusing. Or the breaker.
Did anyone see any
I
flashlights?
think I found them in the basement. You wait here, I'll look at them.
Ha! Serves up right. That'll teach you for leaving me out of a party. Now nobody gets to drink any public. If I can't have any, no one should.
So, it's me. It's Nico. Now let's get you out of here.
The life of a gangster isn't an easy one.
Hey, I'm not back! Hey, it's him! And he's got the girl!
I got him!
Oh, I think I have him!
I got him!
Don't let him!
Hold him down!
Found the flashlight.
You're not him.
And neither are you.
One now.
On three, we let go. 1, 2, 3.
So what are you doing? When do you get the girl? I'll do it myself.
Hold on tight, Zoe. You, Costa! Come on then, jump, or are you too afraid?
I'll show you fear.
Look, on the roof. There's another one chasing him.
And there's a little girl over there.
Okay, now Zoe, stay here. I have to deal with you know who, okay? But it won't take long, I promise. You, Costa! Got any muscle in those hairy arms?
Why don't you come over here and I'll show you?
That's funny, I don't recall receiving an invitation.
Well, it's your lucky day. No invitation required.
How are you gonna beat me if you can't even catch me?
Superintendent, we have news on Costa. Please respond.
What have you got?
He's been spotted on a roof with another
Need a hand getting down? Or should I say, fuck, you're going down?
You know, I bet if you were taller, you'd be a nicer person.
I'm not gonna wait for you to fall, to mash you to a pulp.
Your mother teach you those moves?
How dare you insult my mother?
Too short, huh? No, so exterior, too dangerous. Alright. And so okay, I know this is a little farther, but you can do it. Just do what I do.
Hello, remember me? No, don't run away. I've come to pay you a visit. The Colossus for the girl.
It's over, Ghosty. You're finished. Just let her go. Now stay calm, Zoe.
No! I'm gonna finish the job. I started. I'm your worst nightmare.
Stay right there.
Please!
Mommy?
Hearing Zoe's voice clearly triggered something in Jean that surprised her, and yet clarified what she must do.
Now that the crowd of Tulsa had been erased, life would begin again.
Hostess gang had disappeared into the various cracks and crevices of the sordid underground from whence they came.
Nico left Paris. Neither Jean nor Zoe heard from him again.
Zoe imagined that he had moved on to a new city,
Burning with different heights
Companions, villains,
and possibilities.
Once Zoe had found her voice, she used it to express all the confusion,
fear, and thrill.
of that night.
And she
Finally allowed herself.
So,
Mom, you wouldn't believe it. I was being chased, so I ran to the zoo. Oh, but first Claudine, she was the bad people. I think that was when I was the most scared. And then they took me back to a big house, and I didn't know what to do. And all of a sudden, the lights went out. And hey, are you listening?
Of course, Zoe. I want her out.
Jean and Zoe started mending the wound briefly caused the relationship.
Zoe talked, and she listened.
then Jean talked, and Zoe listened.
They were able to speak about Zoe's father for the first time since his death.
Good memories, sadness,
And
everything in between.
Gino remained in Paris, occasionally looking for his old nighttime partner, but he also understood that Nico would never be tamed. Dino empathized with the dual drive for comfort and thrill, just as Zoe understood that Dino would never solely be hers. Gino also acknowledged
as Nico had one son himself, in the end, they always leave him.
However, if you are lucky, those that come into your life leave important footprints behind.
A lesson learned.
A story to tell.
a better understanding of the world.
Paris is known for its marvelous architecture, engineering, and wit.
But it also suggests that the balance between the sharpness of contrast is necessary for the balance of our lives.
And the beauty and ingenuity of the most wondrous structures
Can only be achieved through the cold and unforgiving iron
that holds it together.
Really neat, but really
This is a story that explores balance. Balance between
Light
and dark. Noise!
good and evil. Often the eye only allows us to see these ideas
In contrast,
but they aren't as simple as black and white.
perhaps we only see what we want to see.
However, it is in the in-between where the most interesting stories exist.
Our story begins in the city of lights. There's a city with history, romance,
Art, innovation, and art.
But amongst its elegance and recognizable landscape, may lie something a bit more sinister. The cityscape of Paris can hide secrets. Secrets of those who seek to hide a double life. Nino, an expert thief, was just one of those individuals living in secret amongst the shadows.
Yes! What happened? What's the score? I wasn't sure you were awake down there.
That's not funny. I have a lot running in this game. Hey, Brett, come in. Over.
Yeah.
Are you taking up anything on the monitor?
No. No, why? What do you see?
Nothing. I just thought I'd forget it.
Wait. Tom, you're right. There's someone behind you. Tom, look!
What are you talking about? There's no one here.
I'm coming down the south hall. Don't let him hide!
Perfect. I got a track. Where are you?
Not too far away.
Jacques O'Kelly,
A cat in Paris.
Violin Greco. From your room, we moved to the domestic. A little girl,
Zoe and her cat.
Dino.
What mystery could lie here?
I'm Zoe, just in Chelsea. Oh God, that's the freshman Dino. That's quite a collection of lizards you got. Well, not what other little girls say, but so what? I hear what you're saying, but no. Listen, I expect to get a report on my desk first thing tomorrow morning. Now! What do you want me to hold her hand? Show her. She has something she wants to show you. Something, well, what is it? Nothing really, you know.
Kids.
She was just waiting for you. She's very sensitive. I can't even do anything right. I'm exhausted. It's just so tough these days to see him so. Only the dad's still here. I miss him. I think of him every day.
I never thought I'd have to do this alone.
So he misses you. He loves you so much, Nathan. You should talk to him. Zoe, I have a lot going on at work, and sometimes I bring home when I shouldn't. Anyway, it seems like you're getting along with Claudine. I like her too. That's cute, she wears. Now, what thing you want to show me, Zoe? Oh! Oh, that's disgusting! Oh, I wish you knew to stop doing that. Filthy! Well, unless there's anything else, I'm going. Thank you, Claudine. Really are lifesavers, you know that? Get home safe. See you tomorrow. Oh, you don't need to worry about eating at him. Zoe, I'm sorry about getting upset. It's just, little girls shouldn't play with that lizard. Life is just hard for girls when they do that type of thing. You understand? Zoe, since we lost Dad, things haven't been right between us. And I know you haven't felt like talking. It's just, you make me so happy. I just hear you say, Mommy, but take your time. I can wait. Look at that now. You remember that Dylan was up to every night, don't you?
And Zoe and her mom ready for bed. Dino had his own plans for the evening, but they weren't about to happen without a little mystery.
Let's go, my friend, we're off. We have work to do.
Nico had told me about an art collector's apartment nearby.
The mask.
If it was theirs for the taking.
Hey, Yolanda. Cousin. Look. This bracelet was made for you. The little fish charms are perfect. You did such a good job. You deserve it.
Going already? Goodbye, my little friend.
In the end, they always leave you. As the sun rose, Dino returned to Zoe, as always. Zoe, what are you doing? Come to my back again. You know you're not supposed to do that. Yes, that's him. That's the man who killed your father. And you know what?
Mommy's going to find him. And when I do, they'll throw him in jail. Forever.
That I promise you. With her new determination, she rushed off to her job at the police station. Morning.
Superintendent, I'm almost finished. I just need 10 more minutes.
Forget about the report. I need you to look something else for me right now.
Okay, what do you got?
That's three jewel robberies. You're following those?
Yeah.
Left on the jury. At each of the locations, they found cat Crawford.
Cat Crawfords?
Boss wants to roll up. Putting you on 24 hours to report you out. Got it?
Understood, Superintendent.
Good. I will look out something. Don't forget, bring to the hospital for ASAP.
I'll
Feline felon.
Great. 10 years on the force, and this is what it
All right, everyone, listen up. This is the Colossus of Nairobi. Not only is the price still dark, but it hasn't been displayed in public for over 30 years. It's scheduled to be transported this Friday. Of course, we're taking every precaution. You should all be familiar with her next slide. Victor Costa. Victor Costa is public enemy number 1. The one he wants more than anything is the Colossus. His last attempt was almost successful. And some of you know what cost us. It cost us the life of a fellow officer.
Hey, what's wrong with her? The cat she's talking about was her husband.
Needless to say, he's extremely dangerous. So proceed with caution. The man's a raving lunatic. We know that Costa is quite successful because he always utilizes a different set of accomplices. However, our intel informs us he has one consistent accomplice in all his heights. We've yet to identify her, but this is the best picture that we have. You should all have a handout to run the process will be taken. We need to be ready when Victor Costa shows up. There's no doubt in my mind that this is where he'll make his next move. All right, that's it for now. See you at target practice. Stay sharp. Dean hopes to clear reminders of target practice. The focus, routine, and results usually calms her.
However, today she could only think about
Victor Costa.
He haunted her thoughts, plagued her dreams, and mocked her future. Staring at the target, she imagined the one thing that would end her living nightmare. Justice.
Nice shooting, boss.
Elsewhere, Victor Costa also had dreams to fulfill.
The Colossus of Nairobi.
Listen up, boys. All these years in Paris, and the Colossus of Nairobi is the one I've been waiting for. My sweet mother had a picture of it over my crib. She used to tell me stories about it. I can still hear the smile in her voice. May she rest in peace. And now, I want it. You hear me? It's mine!
Hookah, here he comes with the food.
About time, I'm starving.
It's not my fault. It was a creep line and a huge selection. Now, who wants a ham sandwich?
Oh, that's me. I love chicken.
Hurry up, I'm not paying you to eat.
What about you, boss? You hungry? I got a quiche.
Does that quiche have bacon in it?
You betcha, boss, and hot melted cheese all over it.
And what about cream? Is there cream inside?
Oh, you know it.
So I look like a quiche man, do I?
Is there something wrong with that? Because you're the one who brought up the...
No! So So I'm the kind of guy who's into quiche. Huh? You really watch your heart.
Yeah, boss, you really have it on.
You know why I like my quiche with 3 minutes? That's why. Now get a move on before I lose my temper.
While the game
We're
worked out,
talking some differences.
Jean noticed Zoe's new jewelry.
Zoe, what's that? A bracelet? Where'd you get it? What, you mean Dino gave it to you? Zoe, you can't keep that. It doesn't belong to you. Look, it's diamond tips. Some down there is probably very upset right now because they lost their bracelet. Why don't we find out who lost it and give it back to her? That's my girl. I'm so proud of you.
Jean just couldn't let go of her suspicion as to how such a valuable bracelet ended up in Zoe's hands.
Yes, Superintendent.
Lucas, I kept brought the bracelet to the house last night. I need you to see if there's any connection with Strawberry Boulevard Street.
Sure.
It's gold and it has 13 little fish charms with diamonds for the eyes.
Got it.
Good, I'll check with you later.
Let's see. Boulevard.
Ah, there's a match.
Sweet dreams, sweetheart. Mommy's got to work tonight, but Clyde will be here to take care of you. Now be a good little girl and go straight to sleep, okay?
Sleep tight, little Zoe.
As her mom left for work, Zoe decided that tonight she would follow Dino on her friendly rounds.
For the love of God, be quiet! Okay, I don't have any old birds.
Ah, there you are. But to realize you're late. What kept you? I almost left without you.
Zoe was shocked to discover her cat's secret life, but before she could scurry home,
What makes you think potato fits me? I don't look like a potato.
They're code names, okay? Code names!
But code names are supposed to be based on what people think of you.
My code name is Mr. Baby, and you don't think of me as a baby.
Shut it! You're gonna take these code names and give them a life. You're Mr. Frog, you're Mr. Baby, you're Mr. Croissant, and you're Mr. Potato. Got it?
I got it, boss. I like potatoes. They're so, versatile.
Yeah, I mean, you can bake them, mash them, put them in soup, boil them.
Shut it!
So, when do we go to you, boss?
Me? I'm glad you asked. I'm the Colossus of Nairobi.
Oh, that name's perfect.
Enough, we're wasting that time. Gorgeous, what do you got?
Keep your voice down. You like this? I know they're going to be transported to Colossus.
Costa had his girlfriend working as a mole.
We shouldn't be meeting here. It's too risky. You need to be patient.
Patient. I've been waiting my whole life for this. Looking at cops' papers, going to computers, searching on a bed tonight. I need to know exactly who this Colossus is going to be.
You don't want me to blow my cover. Just trust me as though he's nanny.
What is she doing here?
The daughter! She heard everything!
What are you guys standing around for? The girl went into that house. Find that girl!
As Zoe frantically searched for a hiding place, Ghost and his gang went in search of her.
Zoe hoped the cover would be enough to save her.
Come out, wherever you are. I know you're here, little girl. Perhaps you're in one of these cupboards. All alone. Let's have a peek. I know all sorts of things about you. Now let me tell you something about me. You know what I hate? In the movies, when the victim hides from the bad guy, they always end up in the last place he looks. Now I'm gonna count to 3, and then I'm gonna blow your house down. 1, 2.
Boss, glad to see this. It's amazing what we found.
Where's the girl?
Look, over there, look.
There's no girl.
No, not the girl. The dark one.
What are you boys playing at? Someone better wake me up from this nightmare.
Don't get upset, boss. Trust us. You'll love this dog boy.
Take that dog.
Oh,
Shut right up.
no. Let Mr. Croissant show you.
know.
I used to be a bit of a dark shack.
The bullseye opened the door to a stash of stolen goods, priceless artifacts, expensive works of art,
And jewels!
Alibaba's game. When I find it for you, boss. Costa could see that whoever this belonged to was talented, and perhaps better than Costa himself.
Isn't this a place?
This guy is good.
Yeah, and the question is, who is he?
The answer to that question proved an interesting turn of events. Costa and his men had found Nico's stolen stockpile.
So you little slit, you proud of yourself? Feel like a detective? Like your money? Stop squirming!
I hope I'm not interrupting, but what are you doing in my house?
Oh, do excuse us. She's always running away from the home. I spend all my time chasing after her. So we will leave.
Hold it! Does look to me she wants to go home with you anyway.
So we have to go.
No one's going anywhere until I find out the truth.
The loss is no problem. The owner's back.
Don't worry, we're coming for you.
Come on, move. It doesn't seem like you did a woman, would you? Ah!
I need you to trust me. Follow me and I'll help you.
Everyone hit it together.
Look, they can take away.
Nico, Zoe, and Dino made their escape, while the gang followed closely behind. The chase continued along the region of rooftops.
Thankfully, Costa's game was not as agile as Nico.
Help! Frog! Potato on! I'm slipping! I'm going to break my neck! Oh, thank you, mister. So do I call you boss when it's just the two of us, or Colossus?
Alongside Brown, Nico quickly came up with a plan.
Okay, Zoe, now listen to me. You see that hedge over there? Behind it is the zoo. Now, you and the cat can hide in there, and I'll stay behind you. If we goes off in the wrong direction. When it's safe, I will come back and find you. Now go!
And so we rushed into the zoo. A branch ripped her shirt and snagged a piece of fabric.
Hey! Smells like beer.
You smell the flowers, boss?
Never mind. Come on, we got him!
Costa and Mr. Frog followed Zoe into the zoo, while the rest of the gang ran after Nico. Unaware of these circumstances, Rufus was working on the cat burglar case.
Yes, may I help you?
Evening. Please
But I paid for those pantyhose.
No need to worry, man. I'm just here to ask you a couple questions. Do you happen to know anything about a cat that lives nearby in the brick house, maybe?
Oh, that cat. He's a menace. Every single night of the week that cat gets out and sets my neighbor's yabby dog and gives me a headache.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. But do you have any idea where the cat goes?
Let's see. Yeah, he leaves from there and then goes over there and riles up Rufus. That's the dog. And then he disappears into that house across the street. So, are you going to arrest that cat officer?
1 minute. Superintendent, I've got to leave. I'm making a place.
Get here right away! As Lucas brought Gina up to speed, Costa and Mr. Frog were not having much luck with the zoo. Zoe and Gino had hidden themselves well.
Behind those cages. I'll search over there.
Sure thing, boss.
Stop playing around. She must have laughed. We gotta go back and regroup. That threat that got away from us this time. You can be damn sure of that next time. Think this is a field trip? You wanna stop at the carousel and get some ice cream?
Maybe.
Luckily, Zoe had outsmarted Costa. She waited with Nino as Nico searched for her along the zoo's perimeter.
Zoe. Zoe!
There you are. You know, with all this excitement, getting you properly introduced. I'm Nico. So, cat got your tongue. Can't talk, but at least you can laugh. So, are you going to tell me where your parents are? You have a mom and a dad, don't you? Did I say something wrong? Okay, well, in any case, you can't stay here. You might come back. I know basic and say, I have to get the keepers. Wait right here, I'll be just a minute.
Police, don't move!
I said don't move! This is him, Superintendent. This is a thief we've been looking for.
And the guy from Makoto. It's our guy, Kosa.
Kosa.
Boss, you leave now, you can catch him. I'll take this guy to the station.
Zoe, I hate doing this to you, but that man killed your father and I can't just let him get away. Do you understand?
Don't worry about it, Madam. I'll take care of Zoe. She's just in shock. Thank you, honey.
Don't you understand your own nanny is working for Costa?
It's all the same with these guys. I'm innocent, I swear.
Ah! Oh, wait, listen to me! I don't want to hurt anyone.
Put the gun down. You're only making things worse for yourself.
Think whatever you want to think. But if I were you, I'd get back to Zoe right away. She's in terrible danger.
Meanwhile, Costa's frustrated at losing the girl. He's pausing him to unravel it. The thought of the little girl coming between him and his lost sister was so close. It was too much to accept. His game was terrifying as he silenced.
Someone is going to pay for this. Right now. Or I'm going to get very angry.
So, Teddy Bear, I've got a surprise for you.
Well, luckily, I have you, my delicate father. And you bastard, I hope you're happy for giving me the runaround. Hold on. I just had an idea. This little girl could be the solution to all of our problems. If the mother wants her daughter back, she'll have to bring the Colossus right to us.
He wasn't lying. They kidnapped her. It's all my fault. How could I have been so wrong?
Don't beat yourself up, we're gonna find him. We'll start the search immediately. Be strong.
So there you are, you filthy animal.
It's all mine.
Always haunting me.
It's all mine.
You're pathetic.
It's all mine.
You think you could rob me of everything I love? Well, you're wrong.
It's all mine.
I'm going to end this.
See? I don't unfortunately. I asked you. That was a great job, boss. What do you think? Mind your manners, Mr. Frog. These ladies first. Now take what Brad says and don't let her have a son. Come on, worth the while. Making yourself even more lucky now.
It's not for you, my big Teddy Bear.
Excuse me, boss. Would you mind if we open up a window a little? It's such a lovely evening.
Suit yourself.
All is not well, Mr. Cat. So how do you propose we find Zoe? What's got into you? Are you on something? Wait up!
Promise, just one last time. No more crime, no more danger. Just us.
My jelly belly.
Thanks for nothing, kid. You don't think I'd rather celebrate than play babysitter here with you?
Following the trail of Claudine's pungent perfume, Dino pinpointed Zoe's exact location.
Using darkness as his ally, Nico cut the power.
What is that? Who did that? When you in the range to get the lights back on?
Oh, maybe it's the fuses. Or the breakers.
Did anyone see any flashlights?
I think I found them in the basement. You wait here, I'll go get that.
Ha! Serves them right! That'll teach you for leaving me out of the party. Now nobody gets hurt in any public. If I can't have any, no one should.
Zoe, it's me. It's Nico. Let's get you out of here.
The life of a gangster isn't an easy one.
Hey, my brother's back.
Hey, it's him! Hey, he's got the girl!
I got it!
I think I have it! Don't let her go!
Hold it down!
Flashlight.
Hang on.
And neither are you.
What now?
Sweet. What are you doing? Stop playing around and get the girl! I'll do it myself.
Hold on tight, Zoe. You, Costa! Come on then, jump, or are you too afraid?
I'll show you fear.
Look, on the roof. There's another one chasing him.
And there's a little girl with him!
Okay, now, Zoe, stay here. I have to deal with you now, boo, okay? But it won't take long, I promise. You, Costa! Got any muscle in those hairy arms?
Why don't you come over here and I'll show you?
That's funny, I don't recall receiving an invitation!
Well, it's your lucky day. No invitation required.
How are you gonna beat me if you can't even catch me?
Ah!
Superintendent, we have news on Costa. Please respond.
What have you got?
He's been spotted on a roof with another man, a child, and a cat.
It's Zoe, I'm sure of it.
So what now?
I'm going after her.
Need a hand getting down? Or should I say, push? You're going down!
You know, I bet if you were taller, you'd be a person.
I'm not gonna wait for you to fall to mash you to a pulp.
Your mother teaching those moves?
How dare you insult my mother?
Too short, huh? No, Zoe, stay where you are. It's too dangerous. All right. Now, Zoe, this is a bigger jump, but I know you can do it. Just do what I do.
Hello. Remember me? No, don't run away. I've come to pay you a visit. The Colossus for the girl.
It's over, Costa. You're finished. Just let her go. Zoe, stay calm.
No! I'm gonna finish the job I started. I'm your worst nightmare.
Zoe, stay where you are.
Please! Please!
Mommy?
Hearing Zoe's voice clearly triggered something in Jean that surprised her, and yet clarified what she must do.
Now, Brad Costa has been erased. Life is beginning again.
Hostess gang had disappeared to the various cracks and crevices of the sordid underground from whence they came.
Nico left Paris.
Neither Jean nor Zoe heard from him again,
So we had imagined he moved on to a new city.
brimming with different heists
Companions, villains,
and possibilities.
Once Zoe found her voice, she used it to express all the confusion,
fear, and
thrill
thrill.
of that night. And she finally allowed herself
So hope.
Mom, you wouldn't believe it. I was being chased, so I ran into the zoo. Oh, first, Claudia and she was the bad people. I think that was when I was the most scared. And then they took me back to a big house, and I didn't know what to do. And then all of a sudden, the lights went out. And hey, are you listening?
Of course, Zoe. I want to hear everything.
Jean and Zoe had started planning to move which caused the relationship.
Zoe talked, and Jean listened.
Then Jean talked, and Zoe.
They were able to speak about Zoe's father for the first time since his death.
Good memories, sadness, and everything in between. Nino remained in Paris, occasionally looking for his old nighttime partner, but he also understood that he could never be king. Nino emphasized that he will drive for comfort and thrill, just as Zoe understood that Dino would never solely be hers. Dino also acknowledged
As Nico had once done himself, in the end, they always lose. However, if you are lucky, those that come into your life can leave important footprints behind. A lesson learned.
A story to tell.
a better understanding of the world.
Paris is known for its marvelous architecture, engineering, and craft.
But it also suggests that the balance between the sharpness of contrast is necessary for the balance of our lives.
And the beauty and ingenuity of the most wondrous structures can only be achieved
Through the cold and unforgiving iron
that holds it together.